Hi, I'm Amy. I'm going to be doing a gentle Pilates class for you that takes about 30 minutes. The props that I'm going to be using are a yoga block, or you could just use a pillow or a cushion instead. And then I'm going to use a strap at the end for some stretching, and you are welcome to just use a belt for that. We're going to start lying down. You'll reach your arms long, length through the back of your neck, and starting in a neutral spine. You can have your feet about hip width apart. We're just going to start with some pelvic tilts. Inhale to prepare, and on your exhale, start to roll your tailbone back so your back flattens into the mat. And then on your inhale, reverse that. Reach your tailbone towards your feet, creating a little bit more space under your low back. And exhale, pulling the navel in towards your spine, tailbone lifts up towards the pubic bone, and tilt the other way. Just connecting to your breath, looking for a little bit of mobility through the low back and pelvis. Two more. Exhale to tilt. Inhale, reach your tailbone towards your feet. And last one. Now you'll look for a position between those two positions, between the arched back and the round back. So you're in a neutral spine. Your tailbone should be heavy. You should have just feel a tiny bit of space under your low back, and with that neutral spine, we're going to go into some dead bugs. So on your exhale, you are going to use your low abs to float the left knee up to tabletop. Inhale it down and exhale back up. You are welcome to keep this motion smaller or tap all the way down to the floor. But what you want to feel is that all of the work is into your low abs. You should not feel like your back is working, or you shouldn't feel like you're using your thigh. So inhale, lower. Exhale, float the thigh up. Two more. Inhale and exhale. Lower down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, float the right leg up. Inhale. Exhale. Maintain the neutral spine. Your back should not arch or tuck. Last three. And two. Last one. Both legs down. We're going to maintain the neutral spine. I'm going to put the yoga block between my inner thighs. You can do that with your cushion too, or you don't need it. Let's get some upper body mobility with some arm arcs. Inhale to prepare. On your exhale, reach your arms overhead as far as you can without making any changes in the rest of the body. So you'll notice at some point your back may want to lift up, or your ribs may want to lift up. Try not to do that. Use your exhale to feel the navel pulling into your spine, maintaining a neutral position. You don't want to feel any tension in your upper traps. You want to feel like you're lifting from below and reach your fingertips towards your feet. Lift and stretch. Two more. Exhale. Inhale and last reach. And down, alternating now. And exhale. And inhale. Reaching in the range of motion that feels comfortable to you. No pinching through the shoulders. No shifting through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, last one. Each side. And arms come down to your side. Next exercise is the 100. So you can stay in this position, reach long through your arms, start to pump strongly through your arms as you inhale for 5 pumps and exhale for 5 pumps. Inhale and exhale. If you'd like to make it a little bit more intense, curl up on your next exhale. Inhale and exhale. Every exhale, draw the navel into your spine a little bit more. You still want to have a neutral spine here, so make sure that your tailbone hasn't tucked, but your tailbone is still heavy. You still have a little bit of space right under your low back. You should not feel any tension if your neck. All the work should be right here in your upper abs and your low abs supporting you. Let's go one more breath. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it and lower down. Next exercise will continue to work in that chest lift. The arms are going to start behind your head. We'll inhale to prepare. On your exhale, curl up head, neck, and shoulders. Again, maintaining the neutral pelvis. Inhale, reach, grab your thighs. Exhale, curl up a little bit more. Your gaze is right at your navel. Inhale and lower down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Arms back up behind your head and lower down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw your abs in to curl up. Inhale with your shoulders down away from your ears. Pull from your shoulder blades. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull up higher. Hold the pull up as you reach your arms out again. And lower down. 2 more times through. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Hold the curl up as you reach your arms back up and lower back down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up. Reach for your thighs. Curl up a bit higher. Arms up and lower back down. Go ahead and set the block aside. And then we are going to set up for a bent knee fallout. I'm going to put my hands right here on my pelvis to ensure that it stays neutral. And I'm going to start with the left leg, and on the exhale, dropping it out to the side as far as I can with the right side of the pelvis staying anchored down. You don't want to feel that your body is rolling to the side. And inhale back up. Stay on the left leg. Inhale and exhale. Feel on the left side that your left glute is pulling you down and the inner thigh is pulling you back up. It doesn't matter how far you go. What we're looking for is that you maintain the stable pelvis. Exhale to drop. Inhale, 2 more. All right, now the left side of your pelvis needs to stay anchored down. On your exhale, drop the right knee out to the side. Inhale and exhale, knee drops only as far as you can without rocking through the spine. Feel the right glute pulling your leg down. Last 3. And 2. Last 1. All right, knees and feet now want to come together. Arms stretch out to the side for a spine twist. We are going to stretch the back here, but you also want to feel that your abs are still working to support this. So on the inhale, dropping both knees to the left, your right hip can come up, but keep your right shoulder anchored down. Now use your exhale, draw your knees back up. Inhale your knees to the right. Left shoulder is staying down. Inhale, twist, and exhale. You should feel some stretch through the spine, but definitely no pain. So if that's the case, you are welcome to keep the motion a little bit smaller. Exhale, come back up. Last one to the left. Last one to the right. All right. Knees and come back up. We're setting up for a bridge next. I'm going to use my block between my inner thighs. You don't have to. Arms are going to reach long towards your feet and press down into the mat. We'll start with that pelvic tilt that we began with. And so on your exhale, tilt your pelvis back, press down through your heels, the ball mound of your foot, and lift up as far as you can, or the work is into your glutes, never your low back. Take an inhale up there. On your exhale, roll your spine all the way back down and all the way through to the neutral spine. Inhale to prepare, exhale. Use your glutes to lift up, open up the front of your hips, and roll back down, getting longer through your spine every time you move. Reach your knees out over your feet, and then as you roll back down, reach your sit bones for your heels. Inhale and exhale to lift up, roll down. And then I'm going to add in the arms here too. So as you lift up, reach your arms overhead or as far as is comfortable for you. Keep the arms on the mat and lengthen your spine down, arms back down. Lift the hips, lift the hands. Stretch your spine. Put your upper back down first. Try to get your whole rib cage down before your low back and tailbone come down. We've got 3 more of those. Lift. Slow, long stretch of your spine. 2 more. Exhale to lift up. Take an inhale here. Reach your knees out over your feet and get longer. And last one, exhale. Take an inhale right here and stretch your spine even longer. Ribs down and low back down. And finally, tailbone, arms are going to reach back down. Set the block outside, figure 4 stretch. Cross my left knee over, making sure that the pelvis is still level. You're going to push your knee out away from you, again, using your left glute to do that. You may feel a stretch here, and you're welcome to stay there. If you need a little bit more, you can reach through and pull your right knee up to your chest. We'll hold this for a couple of breaths. Lower down. Right ankle crosses over the left knee. Again, level pelvis, and use your hand or your glutes. Push your right knee away from you. You are welcome to stay just right here, or to reach through and pull up into a little bit more of a stretch. Hold for 1 more breath. Great. And then knees roll up, come up, roll up a little bit. Then use your abs, come up into a seated position. And then we're going to go into a mermaid stretch here. You're going to sit in your Z sit here. If that's not comfortable to you, you can do both knees like this. All right, so sitting up as tall as you can in this position, as much as your hips allow. And then we're going to start to stretch overhead and come back up and counter stretch the other way. And stretch left, lifting through your low abs. Inhale, exhale, use your abs to lift you back up. Stretch, and this time you're going to reach under your arm, come back up, counter stretch, up, stretch. Counter stretch to the right, twist under, and then last time reaching tall, up and over. Head and change the cross of your legs. It's a little harder for me to sit tall in this position, but do the best that you can. And we're going to start to stretch over to your left. Exhale, use your abs, come up, and stretch the other way. Inhale, stretch. Use your abs, lift. Go the other way. Stretch up. Other way. And then we're going to add in that rotation too. Reach under the left arm. Come all the way up. Side bend first. Add the twist. Counter stretch to the right. And then last time, stretch over. And twist. And last stretch the other way. All right, go ahead and lie down on your left side. The first exercise is going to be a book opening for your thoracic mobility. So I'm going to put my head onto my yoga block here. Now just have your knees into a fetal position, and then your arms are going to stretch out in front of you. We want to keep a little bit of an inner thigh squeeze together. The right knee wants to stay right on top of the left knee. And so on your exhale, you're going to lift that right arm, start to rotate your rib cage back, but only as far as you can without the right knee moving. And close. And on your exhale, pull the abs in to support a neutral lumbar spine, and just feel that your upper back is doing the twist. So you should feel this mobility right between the shoulder blades and never in your low back. If this would bother your right shoulder, you are welcome to just keep your hand down on your ribs instead, and still get the thoracic motion without bothering your shoulder joint. All right, that's our book opening. Next is going to be clams for your hips. I'm going to move my yoga block and just prop my feet up onto that. You don't have to do that. I do that because my hips are a little bit tight, and this is going to give me more range of motion. So make sure that your pelvis is stacked, and I'm going to keep my hand here on my right hip to monitor that you don't want to roll back in this clam. So my exhale, I'm using my right glute, squeezing my heels together. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Most important thing here is you feel the glute working and that your spine is not moving. Let's go 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Now, you're going to take the knee up and the foot up too, so your right leg is parallel to the left. You can move the block aside. Now, keeping this stacked pelvis, on the inhale, you're going to pull the right knee forward, and on your exhale, press back through the heel, engage your abs, and use your glute to press the right knee and foot back. And inhale and exhale. Only moving in the range where you are not rounding or arching your low back. So you should just feel your glutes and your abs working here. Inhale and exhale. 3 more. Inhale. Last 2. Exhale, press back. And last 1. I'm going to hold my leg back there, bend my knee, grab my foot, and taking a quad stretch here. Still feeling my abs engaged so I'm not arching my back. Hold for another inhale. And exhale. Lower that leg down. We'll do all this again on the right side. So for my book opening, I'm going to take my block, or you can use your pillow right here to put your head on there. Arms are going to reach straight out in front of you. Your pelvis is stacked, so that left knee needs to stay right on top of the right knee. On my exhale, I'm pulling the abs in and rotating back only as far as I can without pulling the left knee. So some inhale and exhale, squeeze the inner thighs. Feel the abs supporting your low back. Last one. Okay. Moving my block under my feet. Head rest down on the arm. We're going into clams. So spine is still stacked. Squeeze the heels together. On the exhale, using the left glute to lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Abs pull in more on every exhale to support your spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. I'm going to move my block aside, hover that whole left leg up. Inhale, pull the left knee forward. Exhale, and push it back with my left glute, keeping the spine stacked. Inhale. Exhale, abs pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and press the left heel back. Feel your glute doing that motion. If you feel it in your low back, it probably just needs to stay a bit smaller, or pull on the abs deeper. 2 more. And last one, pushing back. All right, go ahead and press up to a seated position. Sitting up tall to begin with, we'll go back into our pelvic tilt. On your exhale, pulling the abs in, roll back as far as you can with the work in your abs. Inhale and exhale, draw the abs in, roll it up, stack up tall. Inhale and exhale. So 3 more here. Exhale. Spinning your pelvis to roll back onto your tailbone. You're in a C curve, so your gaze is staying down at your navel. Inhale and exhale, roll back up. And last one. And roll back up. Both hands come to the right. Make sure your shoulders stay down away from your ears. You'll still roll back on the middle of your mat, but you should just feel this more in the right side of your low abs. And exhale, inhale, exhale. Then come back up, sit tall, both hands to your left, shoulders stay down. Squeeze into that block or cushion if you have it. Got 3 more. Last 2. And last one. All right. Set your block aside. We're going to lie down on your back one last time. So I'm going to bring my strap with me. And you can just hold on to your thighs to support you to come back down. I'm going to put my yoga block right under my head. You can do that or not, whatever feels most comfortable to your neck. And we'll go into a single leg stretch. So on your exhale, float your left leg up to tabletop. Inhale, stretch it out. Exhale, use your abs to pull back in. Inhale, exhale. Last one. And lower down. Float the right leg up to tabletop. Breath can really be in either direction, but reach out strong and use the abs to pull back in. So like our other exercises, you don't want to feel like the back is working or that your thigh is doing much work either. And last one. And both feet down. I'm going to curl up head, neck, and shoulders with hands behind your head. Curl up to the left. Inhale, center. Curl up to the right. The rotation is through your upper back. Try to keep your pelvis level. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the work across your obliques. And lower down. And then we have a scissor. You take the left leg straight up to the ceiling. Check in with your pelvis that it's level and neutral. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Lower down only as far as you can without arching your back. Left leg down, right leg up. Again, breath can be in either direction. Just make sure that you're using it to help. Last 3, 2, and last 1. Now I'm going to grab my strap or belt and put my left foot into it and take the right leg straight down. And keeping a neutral spine, don't let your spine tuck, just pull the left leg up as far as is comfortable to get a stretch in the back of your left leg. You can bend your knee if needed. Now keep the right hip anchored down and take an inner thigh stretch. The left leg will go out to the side to get a stretch, but don't let the spine roll with it. Inhale and exhale. Pull the leg back up, and then keeping the left hip and ribs anchored down now, you'll hold the strap with your right hand and pull your foot across your body. You should feel this stretch in the left glute and outer thigh. And come back down. Switch your legs. Strap around your right foot. Left leg is going to go straight. Pull straight up into a hamstring stretch. For the inner thigh stretch, take your hand onto your left hip, anchor it down, and only stretch out as far as you can with that left hip anchored down. Inhale and exhale. Reach long out through your left foot and long out through the crown of your head. Pull back up. Keep this right hip anchored down and across your body. Feel the stretch on the outside of the right hip. Come back up. Set your strap aside. Pull both knees into your chest. And roll up. And you are finished. Thank you so much.